Hi, beautiful people. Welcome once more to our amazing channel. This is Havila School of Marriage, anchored by your very own Dr. Mrs. Crysantus and Linda Nzometia. Such an honor
Nzometia.
for us to have you here today. If this is your first time, please feel free, grab a coffee or whatever, and enjoy this amazing slot. In Havila School of Marriage, we talk about relationships, we talk about marriage and the family. It's an honor for us to do this with you. Today, we're going straight into something very interesting and exciting, which I'm sure you're going to love it. See that?
And of
Namure.
course, yes, that is still part of our friendship series,
Mm,
building friendship in your relationship.
yep.
And today we are going to be seeing how we handled other proposals and former relationships. Because, like you heard in our former video, she had other proposals. I wasn't the only one.
Oh,
Proposals came later, and I left a relationship also before I got to meet her. So, how did we do this? The very first thing we did as with that was that we started by giving a gap.
that's
So
intentional.
was it that easy?
No, it wasn't, especially for me. My God, like the challenge I had shared, I had a challenge of feeling free and seeing him as a friend initially. The mentor mentee barrier did not just break like that. And each time we're together, I felt that there was no friendship, and I was free or more free to discuss with people that I'd known before, maybe who had made their intentions known to me that were really my friends than him. So giving a gap from those people meant that I'm stuck with him. And the discussion was not flowing. So everything was just
Yet
on a standstill.
yet you had to give a gap.
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
during that period it was
Understood.
like a death season. It was like a death season or someone was feeling encaged.
That's right.
Yeah, because sometimes you left school with people who had interest in you, you're already used to them, maybe because of classmates or so.
Mm-hmm.
Then now somebody proposes to you, you've accepted, and now you have to start communicating with this one that you are not yet free with.
Mm,
It's not always easy.
at
So, bird,
all.
we gave a gap.
Yeah.
It's usually difficult, but you have to discipline yourself. We gave a gap. I left the relationship, so I gave a gap. I was no longer discussing very often
Mm-hmm.
with my own former person. The next thing we did was that we informed the people. Because when you give a gap, the people will start noticing that there's a change. And then the next thing is that they'll start saying, is there anything? You say, yes. You inform the people that I am now in courtship. Some people are not usually free to say I'm in courtship,
Mm-hmm.
but you need to let them know that you are now in courtship. And that's what we did. And that's what she did. As with that.
Yeah. I remember there was this particular instance, one of the very first people that we spoke about the relationship to. And there was actually something that happened, and he told me that I need to tell him that I'm in a relationship. I was like, wow, why? He's just a friend, so what's really important? I think he made a comment or something, and then I remember when I told him that I was in the courtship, preparing for marriage. He was like, what? You were supposed to be my wife. I was like, when you did not propose, you've never made intentions known and all of that. But that particular one, I was so shocked,
And,
and he was so disappointed.
and this is when we had already started. Somebody that was just like a childhood friend or
Yes.
a schoolmate. You see, so it's always important to inform people that were like friends who are like
Yeah.
of the opposite sex,
Hmm.
or those who proposed to you, or those who had intentions
Hmm.
for you that you knew. You need to let them know that you are now in a relationship. I remember
Very
this instant,
important.
even when we started about 3 months later, someone again wrote you on phone who had never even seen you.
Yes.
She was recommended to someone, and the person was writing every day and already claiming that she's his wife, somebody that has never even seen her.
I remember one day he called and you were there, and then you took the phone, and then he
Yes.
was telling you that, but you're not married to Hannah. Allow me to shoot my shot. Who knows? I can still.
And so when I picked the phone, I spoke to him. I rather advised him because the way he was going, And from that day, he stopped. He
Yeah.
stopped. He
And I don't
stopped.
even know who he was.
Yeah,
I
he
never saw
stopped
him.
calling. And he said, I've never even met. She has never
I
even
don't know the
known him.
person.
But he was so sure. He was so sure. It's funny the way sometimes people do. Yeah. After informing the people, you need to now inform those who knew about your former relationship
Yeah.
or a proposer, the other proposers, especially your vital persons.
Very
Because
important.
maybe you're in a relationship, you already informed some people were important and they knew about the person, already even loved the person. It happens that people
Yeah.
ended. And you
Maybe
now have your new
interacting.
relationship. So
Mm-hmm.
we had to do this on my part. I had to do this. I had to do this for mine because I already informed several people. I had to let them know that this person that I was with, now we are no longer together. This is the new person. You must replace. It should be a replacement. It should be a replacement. Yeah, yeah. And so for you, it was the same thing. It was the same thing.
Yeah.
When you do this, usually the next step will be that there will be mixed reactions. There will be mixed
Hmm.
reactions. Let's say that
Fire can catch.
there will be mixed
Eh,
reactions, and we had our dose. We had our dose
ha.
of mixed reactions. In
Those
fact, there are three types of reaction. When you are giving your gap, some people try to find and discover and just quietly go their way.
yeah.
And
Silence.
just quietly go their way. Those people you can still interact without any problem, but not at personal level.
Personal.
At group level or general level, you can still talk with
Yeah.
such people.
Mm-hmm.
The second group are those who will accept when you tell them. They will accept, and though they may be sad, but they will go their way. They will go their way. There too, such people are not very harmless. I say not very harmless because those people that maybe had an emotional connection or attachment,
Yeah.
it may always come up. So such people you can interact at general level. At
Yes.
general level, but no more personal interactions until visiting or even having outings. Do you know how some
Mm-mm.
people go as far as doing this?
Yeah, I tell you, go out on dates with their exes. My God.
I'm telling you, because we
The
told you
ex in
one
the
of
past.
the main risk factor for broken new relationships are former relationships.
Yeah.
So they must be properly handled. Maybe it will interest you to, or you may want to watch again our
On
series on
serious on
breakup.
breakup. Oh my
On
God.
breakup, there's a
Fantastic.
lot of wisdom there for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the second group of reaction is the worrisome type. No, the third.
The
The
third
third.
group.
These are the ones that will fight back.
Ah,
The
serious
ones that will say, you took
fighting.
my wife or you took my husband. I said, what do you
Yes.
see? For me,
Hey.
I didn't face that too much. I
Ah.
had the first two groups, those who understood when they are away, those who just said, okay. And then for you, there was
Hmm.
a fight back.
Yes, man. There were several of my sisters that did not want to let go. One is the example that we give, and I don't even know the person. We spoke just on phone. He took my number from somebody, and then he was so sure until he was like, he needs to try. Maybe he'll take me from him. I was like, wow, who is this? You're really very confident. And there were others that were like, no, you're supposed to be my wife. Why you do this to me? You betrayed me. Somebody that had never even proposed. So or never made his intentions known. He just felt that maybe I understand that he's interested and wait for him. And he never found it funny at all. And the others that kept on calling and kept on insisting. There was a particular one that was like, but I proposed to you first. And he was like, but I saw you first. I knew you first. Why do you have to choose by this other person? I was like, ah. But it was a challenging season because everybody was like, there are just few that I had in the first and second group. A majority
So how do we
were
handle
in the
such group
third
of
group.
people?
Mm, cut off from them totally.
Yeah,
I blocked them.
you cut off completely and you block them. Because when it comes to emotional issues, don't play with them.
Mm-mm.
Don't play with them. Don't say no, there will be nothing will happen.
Ah,
No.
oh
Such
firewood
people who
cash
don't
pass.
accept your new relationship, block them, cut off from them, and don't regret it because you cannot effectively build friendship with your partner if you have interferences from former relationships or other people who were having eyes on you
Yeah,
or were waiting on your response too.
that's
Yeah,
right.
you need to make them know and take your stand. It's so
Mm-hmm.
important. It's
Very
so
important.
important. Yeah, the last but not the least, which is the fifth point, is that you constantly update your partner. You constantly update your partner. Should in case anything comes up
Comes
again
up.
concerning the people.
Yeah.
Because even when you block some, they'll look for other numbers to
Means
get to you
get
or
to,
other contacts, or try to get to you through other people.
especially people that they knew before, that both of you
Yes,
knew.
yes,
Mm.
yes. And then sometimes they will send the people to go and check, get your temperature or the temperature of your new relationship.
And you find it out.
So you need to be wise, you need to be watchful, and then you need to update your partner constantly on this. And that's how we did.
Yep.
And that's what saved our relationship. I think the first 6 months together, this is what was happening. That's how we used to really handle these things thoroughly.
Yeah.
And I think that it was after that that we began to really flow.
Yes.
Because after the mentor-mentee barrier was broken, we thought that everything was over until this one started coming up, and we handled them adequately.
Yeah.
6 months later, we began to interact so well together.
Mm.
Yeah, so thank you very much for watching this. If you love this video, please do well to share, do well to subscribe. If you have not yet subscribed, or to recommend to someone, please.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
On to our next slot. Stay tuned. And just to remind you that this friendship series is a celebration of our 10 years of friendship. And we're sharing with you the things that we did to build friendships so that we could bond together as a couple and a couple to be that time. Thank you. God bless you.